Hi, Dean Cariaga from Gewrew Yoga, and today we're doing the how-to instruction for postures. So I get a few questions and emails in regards to certain postures and how to get into them, the benefit of them, and what they mean. So today we're going to work on Parivritta Ekapada Shankarasana. So it's a long name, really just a one-legged bind with a twist in relation to honoring Adi Yogi Shankara. So when it comes back down to yoga that started about 15,000 years ago, we have our 4 levels of consciousness, from our unconscious to our subconscious to our conscious and then super consciousness, whereas Adi Yoga reached a higher level, this cosmic universal consciousness. And this posture is in relation to that. It's honoring that, and it's very challenging, but we'll prep up to get into the pose and do certain stretches, instructions, and how to get into the posture, and then showing you the full posture. So we're going to start off with just make sure that your hamstrings are completely relaxed. Right, so that is the key, whether it be the left leg or right leg. Mind you, certain parts of your body, certain sides of your body will have better stretch or flexibility than the other, so that's fine. So what we're going to do is just to make sure that we have a big enough stretch, so we're going to slowly take our right leg. Right? You're going to kick it out to the side, pulling the shoulder blades back, chest up nice and high. We're going to just stretch ourselves forward in the direction of the right leg, like this. Chest up, shoulder blades back, breathing in, and then out again. Ensure that the toes are pulling back towards the knee so that the quad is flexed, which will help the hamstring release. You can have a slight bend in the knee as well, depending on where you want to feel that stretch and where the tightness is. So a slight bend in the knee, you're going to get more of a stretch through the lower part of the hamstring. The straighter the leg is, you're going to feel it just behind the knee and around the lower part of the hamstring. Work on that. So that's one of the stretches you can do prior to warming up to this posture. Secondary stretch, what we can do is it's going to be a little bit of a twist. So you can sit in our garland pose or malasana. This, knees wide, shoulders upright. You're just going to take your right shoulder on the inside of the knee, and then you can take the left arm to the sky. Breathe in, and then you're going to just twist. Look over the left shoulder. So really get the chest to open up, and that you're going to be twisting from your mid to upper back. So thoracically, T1 to 12, around this area of the body here. You're going to open up the chest and the crown goes long. So feel like the spine's lengthening on the inhale, and then you're twisting on the exhale. You can extend that stretch to go in this direction as well, because depending on what side of the body that you're twisting, the opposite side is needing the stretch. So for me to stretch the lats, obliques and intercostals on this side of the body will allow me to twist in the opposite direction. So we'll start on this side as well. We're going to take the left shoulder on the inside of the left knee, and then you're just going to stretch your right arm overhead, reaching out like this, breathing in and out. So you want to hold these postures for about 5 to 6 breaths, if not longer. So in yoga, a breath cycle is considered one inhale and an exhale. Open up the chest, observing this twist again, trying to get that right shoulder. If the arm is providing you with a challenge, you can take your right arm behind your back. But eventually you're going to get to this posture because of the fact that we're going to be stretching our arm over our head. And then opening up the chest from here. Beautiful. Next option, what we can do is we're going to come into a bent knee position, taking the shoulders on the insides of the knees. You can rest here, keeping the elbows bent, resting the triceps on the hamstrings or hamstrings on the triceps, however you want to put it. Getting into this pose. This could also be done sitting here, either one leg, or if you want to take both legs, either off the floor or then on the ground. That's an option as well. So I got some salt water coming up my nose. Had to surf earlier today. Okay, so now to get into the pose, you can use a block as well. Place it in between your stance. So as you sit shoulder width apart, I'll do it at both angles. We're in this position here. taking the block, you want to extend your right leg. First option is to get that position, and eventually you're going to stay in a squat. You can move your right foot forward if we're going to go to the right side, left foot forward if you're going to the left side. Take your right shoulder on the inside of your right ankle or heel, maybe take the hand behind, and then you're just going to extend your left arm nice and high, and then extend it forward. That's your first setup or prep for the pose. Next option is you're going to extend the leg. Keep the hand flat on the right hand side, resting the hamstring on top of the tricep, and then you're going to extend further here, or take the hand to the ground. That's an option as well. And then ultimately, if you want to take your hand to a block, if you find that you can't get as low, you can use the block underneath, and you're going to lift the leg up. You can support with the left hand if you need to, and then eventually you're going to slowly take a bind from here. If you like, you're going to extend the leg straight, push the heel away, sit back on the hip, and then turn. So you can look down. Eventually you're going to look up through that armpit, extending the leg, breathing in and then out. Relax the shoulders, find strength in that right hand, and then push the heel away as you flex the quad. Come up a little bit higher if you need to. Take a breath in, and then slowly come back down, release. So then another prep backwards is you just bend the knees, bind the big toe, and just turn your head in. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial for Parivritta Eka Pada Shankarasana. So please subscribe to our Patreon site. If you haven't already, check out the YouTube links through Patreon, and please comment and suggest below what you want to see, what you want to see in the classes, and what tutorials would help benefit your practice. Thanks again. Namaste.